What's up, guys? My name is Acreeper47, and today we are going to be doing something new called Lunch with Acreeper, and we will probably do this, I say, about every week. So basically, we're going to do this while we're eating lunch. Today, our lunch is cheese quesadillas. So, we are doing the cheese quesadilla thing while we're eating lunch here. So today, we are going to be talking about a book series and a new Netflix series called A Series of Unfortunate Events by Lemony Snicket. So, the new Netflix series came out, and because the executive producer, or something like that, I think that's the title, is the writer of the book, Daniel Handler. There are so many Easter eggs. And, so we are going to show you guys these Easter eggs right now. Okay, guys, so the first Easter egg that I saw myself is in the book, The Reptile Room. The second book in the series. Forgot to say this will contain spoilers, but as we can see, we got the snake on the cover. Reptile Room. Second book, as you can see. And so, while we're gonna see if we can flip over, I'm gonna find the part where the Easter egg is in the show, and I will be right back. Okay, so I have found it. It's the end of Chapter 2 and the beginning of Chapter 3. So, as we can see, I'm going to read aloud right now. So, we're going to start right here. And it's talking about the snake. Because I discovered it, Uncle Monty said. I got to name it. What is it called? Violet asked. The incredibly deadly viper, Uncle Monty replied. And at that moment, something happened which I'm sure will interest you. With one flick of its tail, the snake unlatched the door of its cage and slithered out onto the table. Before Uncle Monty could get any of the Baudelaire orphans could say anything, it opened its mouth and bit Sonny right on the chin. So, then we have Chapter 3 right here. And while in the show, this is happening, it literally cuts right to Lemony Snicket here. It will cut to Lemony Snicket, and he is sitting there, and and in here it tells you if you're scared, just drink a strong beverage like a cup of tea. But as you can see, out of the window of the room where he is sitting, there is a blimp. Now, if you have read The Vile Village, I think that would be the 7th volume. Yeah, the 7th volume of the series. You will remember that Violet invented a blimp that helped the Quagmires escape from the village of foul devotees. So I'm going to show you a picture of that little thing, of the blimp in the air, right now. Okay, so we are at the part. So, I'm just gonna let Netflix load up here.
So I got to name it.
What is it called?
The incredibly deadly viper.
Okay, so right here.
One thing that I've found is that the story of the Baudelaires becomes too upsetting for me. When it becomes absolutely overwhelming, it's useful to stop for a moment of contemplation with a cup of tea or some other powerful beverage. However, I can sip my tea knowing that...
Okay. So right there is the blimp. Got Lemony Snicket. The blimp in the window. So that is going to be the first Easter egg. Okay, so that was the first Easter egg that I noticed. The second one was in the 3rd volume, The Wide Window. Now, there is not a part in the book that says there's a fisherman selling dead fish. But in the show, they go back in the flashback. They're showing Aunt Josephine meeting Captain Sham. And so basically what happens is she's going past a bunch of market people. And she passes a man who is selling fish, who is actually Lemony Snicket, like in real life. Like his actual name is Daniel Handler. So let's go look at that. Okay guys, so we are down here in the TV room and we are going to watch the Easter egg part of the show on Netflix. So let's get the camera focused in here and let Netflix load. A few hours ago.
Very fresh dill, very fresh
See, we're seeing the businessman. Right there. This is, in fact, the writer of the books. Writer of the books, right there. So let's hear him talk real quick.
Hello there, Captain Sham.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads.
Roly-poly fish heads. So that is what... That was the wide window Easter egg. So now, let's head back upstairs and we will tell you some more Easter eggs. So for this final Easter egg, we are actually going to jump back to the first book, The Bad Beginning. It's actually towards the end in part 2 of The Bad Beginning in Netflix. It does not appear in the books because it is a visual effect almost. So we're gonna go downstairs and just show you. So let's go. Okay, so there's an Easter egg that I forgot to tell you guys about upstairs, and so it is also in part 2 of The Bad Beginning. So let's just go ahead and watch it, and then we will also watch the other one. So it is at the 25-minute mark. Sorry, I ended the video instead of starting the thing. Just gonna let you know, you probably already heard it, but it is at the 25-minute mark. So let's go ahead and watch it.
Kinds of buttercream icing here for you to sample. One's vanilla, one has a hint of nutmeg, and the other's a little lemony.
I told you never to say that word.
Never say the word lemony. If you notice, the books are written by Daniel Handler's pen name, Lemony Snicket. He said never to say Lemony because Lemony Snicket is a member of VFD, and Olaf does not like VFD whatsoever, even though he used to be a member of it. So now let's jump ahead to the next Easter egg in The Bad Beginning. I am the most forgetful person in the world because there is yet another Easter egg that I forgot to mention. It is at the I think it's at the 59-30-second mark of the second episode. So let's go ahead and watch it. I think you might know it if you've read the entire book series.
Have the Baudelaires arrived at Dr. Montgomery's?
Not yet.
Watch.
But I'm literally standing at the edge of the farm.
Listen to his last words.
I have a lead on our missing parents. They're alive, but they've been...
The world is quiet here.
Gustav. Gustav.
Okay. Think. Readers of the book series. The world is quiet here. I'm going to ask you to put that down in the comments section below. So we've got one last Easter egg for you here, and then that will be the end of this video. Okay, yeah, I forgot the one I wanted to mention was in the first episode. Yeah, there's a lot in this little one. Let's watch it. If it'll load up.
No matter what dangers it puts me in, trouble and strife can cover this world like the dark of night, or like smoke from a suspicious fire.
I would just like you to look at this. Strauss. Fernald. So Strauss, Justice Strauss. Also, no.
I'm on that.
So, and Fernald is the real name of the hook-handed man. Montgomery, Dr. Montgomery. And Whistle, Josephine. Orwell, Dr. Orwell. 667 Dark Avenue. Montgomery. Strauss and Fernald again. And think, we got Quagmire here. Wilderness. I can't read that one. And I think that might say Baudelaire's.
All good, true, and decent people know that it's time to volunteer.
Volunteer, also known as Volunteer Fire Department. That was the last Easter egg. A lot of them are stuffed inside the first 2 episodes. So let's go back upstairs. Okay guys, that was the last theory. I know I am very forgetful on which episode they're in and how many there are. So, thank you guys for watching this video, and please go read the Series of Unfortunate Events series. All 13 books are really, really good. I would also recommend the audiobooks performed by Tim Curry, and make sure to go watch the Netflix original series. The new Season 2 comes out on March 30th. I am so excited about that, and I hope you are too. And we will see you guys in the next video. Bye!